So we're going to point
Joe
out.
Rogan is now railing against those White House plaques. So thanks for waking up, Joe.
When can we say we told you so to the other?
You mean the guy
Marjorie
that
Taylor
got him
Greene
elected?
says that in that conversation with Trump, he told her that, quote, his friends will get hurt by the Epstein files.
Well, maybe
so
you guys,
not the women
Mm-hmm.
that got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She also says that she asked him to invite the Epstein survivors to the Oval Office, and he said they haven't earned that honor.
Yeah, that's
But my friends will get hurt if we release.
Yeah, they didn't merit the honor of. Oh, I'm sorry.
Joe Rogan actually attended the inauguration. Did
Yep.
you know that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
After
No, I had him on his
backing
had him on his show
Yeah.
for like 4 hours,
Mhm.
and so now that Joe's like, it's kind of weird, dude. And I watched him do it, and I thought you're not even addressing the fact that you helped get him elected.
Oh yeah.
You're just saying it's weird now, right? He's writing the shitty things,
Mhm.
kind of crazy.
Mhm.
Him and Shane Gillis were on, and I was just like,
that's who discussed the
I was
plaques
just like,
together. Yeah.
you guys helped get him elected,
Yes.
and now you're like, yeah, this guy's kind of nuts. I just don't get it. Because it's not like he didn't show us he was nuts. It wasn't like the first time he was such a good president.
Right.
Like his first term, he was
Oh my
so
God.
awesome.
Shane Gillis said that future presidents would not do what Trump has done and suggested that Gavin Newsom, who many speculate will run, would never do the same thing. And
Never.
Rogan said, of course he would. He copies everything Trump does.
How dumb is Rogan?
God damn, he's not copying.
Wait.
Well,
how is Joe Rogan a comedian? Wait. How is
Satire.
Rogan being a comedian? Not understand that
He doesn't understand satire.
satire.
Or-
Like doesn't it, how do you not understand that fucking Gavin's just
Mockery.
being ridiculous? Because wow.
He's parodying and fucking
I don't
mocking him with.
understand.
Oh,
I don't understand.
Oh, oh.
But here's the thing. Here's what we don't have. I was talking about character. We'll get off Trump for a second. Let's talk about character in America. George Lopez posted something, and I read it on Threads. And George and I aren't friendly. We're not friendly. We just don't know each other very well.
Who?
And George Lopez, comedian. And he said, and it wasn't funny. He just said, man, he goes, I can't fathom why people are flipping out on airplanes now. He goes, I've been on 3 flights now where people caused trouble, got up, started screaming. And he goes, what happened to us? And and there was a bunch of, I looked at the comments, and all the comments were, well, air traffic's really, it's hard now. It's shittier now. And it's like, and I'm, no, not at all, because I've been doing it since I was 19. Nope, it's not shittier. You know what it is? Is that because of social media, we all have followers. We all have people that say you're awesome. We love you. So everybody thinks they have this level of rights to say whatever they want, how they want. Now, in the old days, if you flipped out on a plane, 4 gentlemen would stand up, 4 normal human beings, and exit you. You would get exited, and or you would get shut the fuck up. That's what would happen. We don't have that anymore. We do not have. We don't have shame. Number one, no one gives a shit about what they do. If they, speaking all the way from the Amazon driver who parks in the middle of the fucking road and blocks traffic, because he's and then gets out of his truck and walks into that guy doesn't give a shit about pulling over. We don't think about anybody else anymore but ourselves. Do you agree with this? Don't you see it all the time? And nobody.
I don't necessarily agree always with your. I mean, I do think there's assholes.
I'm making okay. All right. There's more assholes than I used to remember.
And don't you think because we've elevated the worst personality traits to the highest office here, that it has affected us culturally and psychologically.
Yes.
To the point where everything is like being a piece of shit and being a scammer and just fucking people over.
The fish rots from the head down. And this goes to comedy clubs too. I've been doing comedy so long. Every time I go into a comedy club, it's better. The chain clubs are weird because they're really, managers are the biggest problem, aren't they? Hard to find good managers. So I used to be able to go to a club after about 10 years in, and I could tell you within an hour if the club was selling drugs out the back. I could tell you I could tell you by just meeting the staff what kind of asshole the manager was.
Yep.
And that goes with every business. And so now when you make the head of our country the biggest douchebag prick who literally will mock a man and his wife that were just murdered by their son, when you elect that guy, the assholes go, oh shit, it's a free-for-all.
We've also sort of in a way been taught that you will succeed if you're a piece of shit. now it's like,
Yeah, but he fails all the time. I mean, yes,
but he's failing up. He's
but his dad gave him $400 million. He owed so much to the banks. He's just a criminal. He's just a criminal. You don't get to say you won if you're a criminal. And you don't think this. You don't have the same opinion. You don't think that the world is kind of covered and infested with assholes.
I think the world's also infested with really good people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think. That's all.
Give me some examples. No, I want to hear you talk. I want to expound on this because I disagree with you.
Well, I'm just saying it's what you choose to focus on. It's the glass half full or the glass half empty. I think that simultaneously that this has also emerged people of great character and strength in the resistance.
It's interesting. It's a good point. It's a really good point. In times, and this goes to voting too, in times where we would have Republicans and Democrats that were just like that far apart, the voting, if you notice, like the presidential voting, I remember people bitching about like only 32% of the people voted. Yeah. And like people were whining about it. Well, because everything was moving. We had decent people that wanted to do their job. You know, if McCain would have won, Obama would have won, it sure would have been different. I'm glad Obama did, but I mean, it wasn't that insane. Yep. And now you got this. So great, strife, great problems, great despair will show who you really are. Like, you know, like in a big emergency, I get common shit. If something's on fire, someone's leg is missing, and I pick the leg up, I get some duct tape, I'm going call the 911, and I don't get rattled at all. If I can't find my keys, we're going to need a drywall guy because I'm going to punch holes in some shit. Oh, yeah. What do you mean my fucking keys? You know what I mean? Like if I don't have that big accident on the highway, I pull out, cones out, calm. Yeah. But boy, man, where's my fucking phone? Like, well,
I think to your point about the positivity is that maybe in a good way that this is going to push the pendulum so far to the left, so far progressive that we're going to have fucking, universal health care. We're going to get all these things because people are really starting to see how bad this is. Well, and how many laws we need to actually put in place that, I mean, he breaks laws and just keeps breaking them.
He did some stuff that he really showed. The one thing he did do is show all the flaws in the system. Yes. He really did show that. Yep. Like you can't, like there should be a crew. Yeah. I think we need an extra police force. We need a nonpartisan extra police force, no denominations. And what they are is we need a fourth. I'm saying we need a fourth branch of government. Mm-hmm. We got the legislative, we've got the executive, and we've got the judicial. We need the stoppers. We need a better name than the stoppers. But the guy, maybe they call them. We'll just call them. Okay, so we had is the fourth. And what happens is when a president does some shit, like tries to take down the White House without a congressional approval, they just come in and go And it's bigger guys, a lot of guns. Mm-hmm. And if the guys were doing it anyways, they just take that guy away. What happened to the president? He's on vacation. Mm-hmm. He got for a couple weeks. The guys came in and that's their
badge.
I would love these guys. The crew. Mm-hmm. And then same thing. Clarence Thomas. They actually are the police of all branches of government. Clarence Thomas starts doing shit where he's taking $1 million motorhome and he's voting against anything, and then
And then in 250 years, we need an additional. Oh no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You did. And then we got 12 branches of government, and it's all just this building of law enforcement.